Appreciate you joining us here this late, 2 in the morning, Eastern Time, 11-ish Western, Pacific, as you would say, for this Pro Doubles Finals match. Sullivan Rue and Sam DiJohn on the left, Jeffrey Schneider, Jake Barnett on the right, Jake Barnett playing goalie, Jeff Schneider playing up front, Sullivan Rue looking like she's going to start up front, and Sam DiJohn looking like he's going to start at goalie. I say that because sometimes there's a little bit of fun added subterfuge when you're playing somebody to just switch it up and make them think they're doing something that you're not actually doing. Is that Rick Macias? Rick Macias has been reffing matches for 783 years. We appreciate him showing up into our time frame, our time period to do so. I think that's him. I'm not sure. I won't know until I see the ref jersey get thrown at him 7 different times until Jim finds the right fit. But Jim's not there, so maybe this match will never happen. I don't know, but let's wait and see. I didn't see a hand on the table, though. See that technique. Folks, if you're out there trying to figure out how to shoot a shot, particularly a push shot, this is going to be the match to watch because both forwards have phenomenal technique. You want to see what makes a shot good. The economy of motion is the absolute most important thing to think about. The less the rest of your body moves, the better. Over the course of an entire tournament, over the course of a match, it just saves energy. You're counting down back there. It's not New Year's. But when I say economy of motion, I mean the rest of your body is not taking up the energy from the rest of your match. And you could watch what she's doing when she shoots and when he shoots, when Schneider shoots. The ball gets into play, Schneider gets the ball into play, and we'll see this in a moment when he gets the next possession. Starting off a little tentatively, a little slower than he was in the last match, but of course, the moment calls for it. Blocked by Rue. Picks up again, looking again to go wall, grabs it, finds it, and sets it up for his push shot, kick, push shot. Looking against DiJohn. That was a spray push. That's Nardoci. Now, I'm corrected, not Rick Macias. Cleans off the table. Sets it up. Rue loses the ball. Goes to Barnett's 2. We'll see if he continues that passing series to the 5 that we saw in the last match. Looked like a shot. Again, same position. Scribs it up, ends up in DiJohn's area. Sets up in pull shot position. See what he does back here. Shooting a pull kick from back, delayed, misexecuted, back to Schneider's 5. Again looking for the wall. He's been living on the wall. He's got a wall painting. The guy's a museum. He's always on the walls. Sets up, push shot, position. Tries to do the fun stuff. Does not execute. Back to Rue's 5. Tic-tac. He's staying on the wall now. Swats it away back to his 3. Sets up, push shot position. Again, huge push side, but again, DiJohn by design. Giving that ahead. Back to Rue. Push shot position. Rue. Tries to go down the middle. Blocked by Barnett. Sets up. Pull shot position. Looking, again, most likely for the pass, as has been his want. But, yeah, no, just trying to do that 3 up to the clear. Loses it on the 3. DiJohn picks it up. Sets it up. Looking, trying to score is DiJohn. See if he tries to do that again, and he does down the middle, but loses it. Rue barely scribs it up again. DiJohn has an opportunity to score. Tries the pass, but it's lost. Back to Schneider's 5. Schneider's been very effective going down the wall, but just misses it. Back to Schneider on 5. Looking down the 5. Down a wall again. The museum continues. Adjusts his glasses, sets up push-off position. DiJohn showing the same defense, getting shot on the same defense, losing the hole on the long on the same defense. They switch. A smart switch. Down 3-0 in the first game. They have 2 out of 3. Winners are the winners. They don't want it to last that long. Sets it up. Pulls up his sleeve. Rollover position. DiJohn. Looking. Goes straight. Gets it again. Rollover position. Looking. Shake defense. Barnett. Pull side. Yeah. Okay. This is it. So, and again, every single possession, every single hold could start a new reality. Again with the wall. Misses it. DiJohn. Looking. Grabs on the 3. Sets up again. Rollover position. Straight. Barnett. So now this is the shock and awe. If you're going to come back, this is how you have to come back. You have to come back fast. Down 3-2. Scribs it in. Huge break. Down by 2 points in the first game. Now again, they're sizing each other up. This is like a heavyweight match. They're circling each other. Great tic-tac high lane to the middle lane. Rollover position. DiJohn looking. Not taking more than 2 or 3 seconds. Pull shot position. Barnett looking probably to pass. And he does the 5 with great, to the 3. It's transition like Roger from Federico Colagnon, but there's 2 dudes. Push shot position. Slower, right down the middle. Does not connect. Through. Push shot. Pass back up to DiJohn's 5. DiJohn's 3. DiJohn's timeout. Very nice. Down by 2. Ed, what do you think? No, there's no Ed. Okay, so it's me. What do I think? Well, they're down by 2 points. They have, and they're a known commodity. Game planning on the right-hand side for Barnett and Schneider was probably intense. They knew that they had to come in and shock and awe. DiJohn, though, equal to the moment, sets it up, rollover position, sees if he can get within 1. First game, first set. Block, Barnett. Rolls around, back to his 5. DiJohn looking down the wall, up to the 3, rollover. Not going to switch shots, going to continue to hammer away, looking for a straight. And he does. Straight. Tap out, pull back straight. That's the kingmaker, folks. If you're shooting a rollover, walking rollover, you've got to do your tap out straights, back in your straights. Ooh, that's one of the first wall passes that I've seen Schneider get blocked. Back to the goalie again, tried to attempt up through the wall, blocked by Schneider, or picked up by Schneider, passed by Schneider. Monumentally huge point here, push opposition against Rue. Maybe looking to do something funsy. Not a timeout. Oh, he calls a timeout. He hasn't been calling timeouts much, folks. In short supply, even though he has a large supply. Not sure what he's thinking. Not sure what Rue's thinking. They all walk off the table. Everybody's gone. It's like the end of a play. We don't know what's happening. There's just Bruce Nardoce in his hand. And I think a penny. And he's making sure that the points discs are working. It is Nardoce. And they're back. They switch. What an interesting switch. Okay, Barnett sets up rollover. We've seen him do this in the last game. Switch, and he buries it. Let's see if he buries it here. Barnett, rollover. Rocking. Looking. Tapping. Missing. Wide right to the wall. Rue has a chance to get them either tied up or at least pass to her forward. Massive push shot. Blocked, swung at. Back to Schneider. Not seen him do anything from goalie yet in any of the doubles matches we've seen so far tonight. Sets up. Push shot. Shanks it. Back again to him. Oh, DiJohn almost got it. Missed it. Oh, he was floating around to his partner's 5. Barnett looking around. Have not seen him with the 5 either. His entire body moves when he goes. Look at that. He looks like a snake charmer. Time's out. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to switch back. Schneider out of timeouts. Up 4-3 in the first game of the first set. Pro doubles final against DiJohn and Rue. thinking it over. They're looking at the patterns on the floor. They look at the carpet. A lot of flowers. Floral theme. That doesn't matter though, because he's been dominant with his 5-hour tonight, has been Schneider. Pass. No pass. Block. DiJohn. Looking. Ticking, attacking, and wall again. Blocked. Taken over. Scooped in. Looking, and he's been dominant with the wall. Like, nobody's been sitting on the wall. Again, it got by, but he missed it. Now back to Rue. Rue's looking. Rue's due. That defense that is big, that zone is prime for a long scooper. Rue attempts that, hits the wall, but the hole is there. Back to Schneider's 5 again, down the wall again, sets up for the push shot again. Looking to probably do something funsy again. And he does, and it goes in. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. I don't know. When the writing's on the wall, you gotta get an eraser and get the hell out of there and get into a different house with a different wall, because you don't want to be involved in any of that, because that's what's been happening. The dominant 5, and this is what we saw with Schneider in the last game, right? The last match, he was dominant on the 5. He was dominant on the 5, right? And he's been shooting shots that have been what you would call fungy shots, but they've been working really, really well. And if you don't answer the call, if you don't come back with any kind of offense, and you don't take your time, which these two have not been doing on the left-hand side. Sammy's not been taking his time. Sullivan's not been taking her time until now. But again, you have to survey and look. Because here's the bottom line. This is the formula. Barnett has been getting his blocks, but he's been passing to the 5 or the 3 of Schneider. And anytime you feed your forward, things are going to happen. They're like gremlins. You can't put them in water and throw them in the microwave. It just is math, right? And he's an astrophysicist. He knows this. DiJohn has to make something happen here. He has to start dominating, taking control, shooting. Then there it is. Now, can the narrative stay the same? Can it be Led Zeppelin? Can the song remain the same? I don't know. But it has to be, again with the wall. I gotta put all my money on wall passes for Schneider, because it's all he's been doing. Push shot position, push shot long. My goodness, that's out there. DiJohn on the 5, to the wall, to the 3, to the rollover. Looking, looking, looking. Full side, off the table. I don't know if it's a confidence thing, Ed. I don't know if overconfidence or whatever is going on here, but just not respecting the defense and really looking at it. I'm not saying be more tentative, but I'm saying look at it and be like, okay, I have to start picking these holes a little bit smarter, because he keeps feeding the 5-bar of the other guy's forward, and the forward keeps going along the wall, which I'm not staying on the wall, which I should be, to make him do anything else but the wall. In the push shot position. Great block by Sully. Down the middle, picks it up. Looking push shot on the big box. And after the pass, shooting. Push kick. Back to Schneider's 3. Pull shot. Again, something funsy happening and misexecuted. But that was always the goal. Anytime he switches, something funsy happens. Pull shot Barnett. Position looking again to pass. Ooh, great shot down the middle. Sullivan Rue. Gets down to Barnett. Barnett tries to pass it up to his forward. Does not back to him again, but he's going to be playing the percentages. I mean, this is just... Oh, to the 3. Schneider. Push shot position. Schneider. Circling. Again, funsy. All right. So look, when people start doing that and reverting back to that, you start thinking to yourself, I think they might have hit the bottom of their tool chest, their tool shed, their toolbox. If it's a shed, you're in trouble. If it's a box, you might have a chance. So the question is, if you can dig deep and start doing what you know what to do on the left-hand side, even picking it up with the 5-bar shots like that, which is great on DiJohn's part, he has to start making those 3-bar shots make more sense, because right now, you don't know it, it doesn't look like it, but the back is up against the wall on the right-hand side because Schneider has ran out of things to do. The funsy shots aren't working. He's starting to lose the 5-bar possessions. And anytime he switches, it's not really doing anything for him. In this game, how deep can they go? How deep is the toolbox? Or the tool shed? Tool cargo ship? Again, does he set up? He's going to do a push shot, but it's going to be something different. How confident does he feel? Especially since he's playing injured. Straight. No. Deep long. Very nice. And that's the thing. That's the beauty of it. He continues to do that through the course of the next match or so. They become champions. Sammy takes his time, looks over the hole, shoots that shot. I think they're starting to get a little bit more focused on the left-hand side. Steal by DiJohn. Fake. High lane stick to middle. Rollover. Surveying full side. Straight. Blocked by Barnett again. Maybe continue to feed us forward, because that has been what's working. He goes to shoot. The mechanics on that pull shot are not pristine. He lifts up, he doesn't whip. Easy read, but it ends up on Schneider's 3 again. Ooh, shoots a slingshot, misses, misexecutes, rolls in right between Sullivan's men. Timeout. Schneider, 3-3, second game. This is the Pro Doubles final, first set. Sullivan Rue, Sam DiJohn on the left, Jeff Schneider, Jake Barnett on the right. I'm Adam Gilson with Inside Foods. This is the TKO 2022 Tour Kickoff. Lexington, Kentucky. We're about to get underway again. It's about 3 in the morning. 2:30 in the morning. DiJohn, 5-bar. Ticks around, looks for the hole. Looking to reassert dominance here. Rollover. Calls a timeout. Beautiful table management. My goodness gracious. You want to put that on in a frame and put it on your wall. That is what you got to do. You want the momentum. You want to grab momentum. And put it back on your side of the booth at Olive Garden. You want to be same-siders with momentum. Maybe you don't get it now, but you will when you're older, folks. Same-siders, momentum. Okay, the point is, you always want to be making sure that you're taking control and controlling the tempo. And calling this timeout here at 3-3 after getting the possession, after the other team had a timeout, was huge. Now what does he do with it? DiJohn, rollover, position. Push side, blocked. To Schneider's 3. To Schneider's push position. To a straight. Now, it's pretty clear the team on the left is feeling the pressure, dropping passes, brushing shots, not scoring. And say the team on the right is playing loose so much is that they're just playing their game. I mean, if you were to look at the last couple matches that they've played, They're completely sticking to the same script. I mean, it's like a Nickelback song. Every single thing is the same. There's just maybe a different chord, but it's all very much the same. Pull side shot from DiJohn ties it up in the second game. Talking about timeouts, Bruce Nondochi, the ref, letting them know. Schneider, 5-bar, looking to pass one of the few passes he's missed back to Rue. Did she call a timeout? I don't know if they have timeouts. Did she call a timeout? Sets up. Oh my goodness gracious me. What a push shot. What a moment. What a huge change in momentum for the team on the left. That was massive. Yeah, look at her. Yeah. Normally confetti would fall from the ceiling after something like that. That was a huge point. A huge shot. Deep, deep and fast. Sullivan Real push shot. Ties it up 1-1 in the first set. Hopefully not go into the second set. Says the team on the left. Team on the right has something else to say. And here it comes down to, folks. And this is what we're talking about. And I know you could feel it. Stick your face up at the screen if you want. The pressure is on. That was one of the few wall passes that Schneider has missed in the last 3 or 4 matches we've seen him play. Oh, nice shot on goal, reeled back in by Barnett. But yeah, this is what we're talking about here. This is the pressure we're talking about. This is why we come to these tournaments. Or this is why we live stream these things from our bedrooms in Southern California. DiJohn, 5-bar, wall, blocked. Sets up again. Squibs it, misses it, off the wall, catches it. Rollover position, looks. Barnett's defense equal. Oh, what happened? No, it hit off his man. Oh, no, it hit off his body. Barnett did a body block, went back in, went in the hole, but that goes back to Barnett. Barnett sets up, push shot. Again, doubt he's going to deviate. He's either going to be trying to pick his shots or he's going to pass, which he did there, but it was missed. Rolls back to him. Barnett up to the 5. Schneider. Can he hold with the intensity he can? He goes down the wall, finally catches it. Sets up. Another rollover. Push shot. Pull shot. Misses. Rue. Sets up. Slows it down. Shot. Not on goal. But ends up on DiJohn's 5. Loses it. Oh, back to Schneider. Pull shot position. Schneider. Again. Something funsy. This way comes. Schneider. Pull shot into a slingshot. DiJohn. Down by 1. 2 blocks in a row on his 5. Slows it down. Hacks it up. Misses it. Back to Schneider's 5. Back down to the wall to Schneider. Sets up again. Again, not something funsy. This way comes. I can't believe it. Not twice in a row, but maybe. Pull shot position. And does, but does not come. No. DiJohn has to take a deep breath. Think this one through. Breathe through. Figure it out. Pull shot. Pull side. Great shot. 1-1. Schneider. DiJohn takes it away in a rare block. Has an opportunity to get another possession. Shoots it through again. Barnett playing some numbers a game. He's got an Excel spreadsheet none of us can read. Goes to the 5 to Schneider's 3. Sets up again. What will he do? 1-1. Third game. First set. Fakes. Again. Does that. Funsy shot. Is it funsy anymore? I mean, if it's so high percentage, is it funsy? I don't know. DiJohn, 5-bar, tic-tacking, looking. Change defense. Misses. And feel a pallor coming in. Paul, what's happening? They might clean the ball. Nondochi, fastidious at best. Just like an LL Bean catalog. Comes in, all right. Back in play is Barnett. Looking again to pass, which he does, misses. Reeled in by DiJohn. Rocking, push shot, not taking his time, not looking, not thinking ahead. Schneider. Pass through the lane. Push shot position. Schneider. Great block by Rue. Can she reel it in? She does. Sets it up in push shot position herself on the big box. Shoots. Push kick. Blocked. Blocked. Rolls around. Blocked. Picked up. Back to Sullivan. Shot. Back to DiJohn. DiJohn takes a timeout for the rest of us so we can take a breath. Hydrate, folks. Get your lemon wedge. Whatever you need. Take a moment. This is intense. I wasn't expecting this tonight. I had some top ramen. I thought I was going to go to bed, but the bat signal went up, and Ashley the Citrus said, "Show up, man." And I said, "Okay." That's not true. I actually threw elbows and tried to get in. DiJohn, after the timeout, comes back. Down by 1. 2-1 to the team on the right. They have to come back. They have to start taking their time, Ed. Ed, if you think that DiJohn has the fortitude or ability to take his time, which I know you've said these things that he can't, I believe that he can. It's just a matter of time and getting back into the moment. Because the team on the right is just playing a formula. The team on the right is a spreadsheet. The team on the right is like playing, I don't know, just numbers. The team on the right got the ball again on a 3, up 2-1, looking to change. Shooting down the middle, Sullivan, great block. Push shot, down the middle. Ooh, squid back and forth. Back to Barnett. Barnett tries to go down for the pass to the 3. Missed. Rue. Push shot position. Shot attempt, blocked, back into her goal. Comes back. Another shot attempt. Missed. Back to Schneider's 5. Back to the pass. Schneider's stone cold on the 5 bar. Push shot. Missed. Gotta see how deep you can go. Just getting 5 bar possessions. And then 3 bar possessions. Eventually, though, the spotlight turns off. But as it continues, he's been passing really well. DiJohn pokes it up, back to the goalie, back to Barnett. Barnett's going to have it. He's going to continue to feed his goalie, or his forward. And he does, to the 3. He showed that about a possession or 2 ago. Executes it. Shoots it straight, blocked by Rue. Rue's looking. Good shot. On goal. Schneider, 5 bar to 3. Sets up. Pull shot. Bunzy, most likely. Schneider. He attempts. Rue's there. Rue's looking to shoot. I'm not entirely sure what the game plan is here at this point against this kind of onslaught from the other team. I don't know if she's trying to pass or just no, she's trying to shoot. DiJohn is able to reel it in, sets it up, rollover position. Still, they're down by 1 point. It's 2-1 here in the 3rd game, which has been going on for 48 minutes, I think. He's looking. Misses. Another pass attempt by Barnett. 5 bar Schneider. Again, so effective. Probably passing at at least 55, 60%. Not this time, though. Back to Rue. Rue's looking for that deep, sweeping push shot that was effective earlier. Still there. Trying to go for it. Blocked. Barnett. Sticking to the script. Don't flip the script. Sticking to the script again. Again. Tried to pass down the wall. Blocked by DiJohn. Back to Barnett. I love hearing the chatter from the background. That sounded like Ryan Moore. Background, I'm not sure. I heard her, this is it. Back to Rue. This is not it for her. She's looking. Push shot to make something happen. Either a pass or a shot. But not this time, but to DiJohn's 5. The ball goes. Slowing it down. Tic-tac. High lane. Switching to a pull shot. There it is. That's the switch. Down 2-1 to the 3rd. Smart move potentially if he takes his time and he's looking. And he hitches high hard. You see he's trying to horse it because you see how high his right leg came up. In practice, that never happened because he wasn't trying to hit that hard, but now he's trying to hit it hard. That's what happens. Timeout called. Barnett up 2-1. I think that must be their first timeout. Oh, you know what? That might be designated going on in the background. Regardless, though, you can see in these moments, folks, when the pressure is up and you're trying to hit the ball too hard, you're trying to go too fast, and you think that maybe something is happening in 10 seconds, and it's really not. It's usually always happening in 3 or 4 seconds. And if your body is moving harder than the shot you're trying to shoot, it means the shot you're trying to shoot is not even moving at all. And that is a going up 3-1 Barnett out of nowhere. Not even a dark horse when there's not even a horse in the race. Coming 5, DiJohn picking it up 3, looking to slow it down. Did not stick to his pull shot, trying to continue with his rollover. The fast, not even a shuffle defense, just a flutter defense. Great eye, push shot deep, hammered long. Back to Schneider, 5-bar sets up, looking down. 2 to 3 is DiJohn and Rue. Rue picks it up. Ball stalls. Reset. Good chat. Setting it up. Touching 2, touching 3, touching 4, touching 5. Sets up. Push shot 6, 7, 8. Looking. Push shot attempt. Back to her position. Not looking to pass here. Just looking to score down the middle. My goodness. What a push kick. What timing. What a huge clutch moment. All right. Now it's 3-3 here in this game. Schneider looking. Block back to his 5. Again, maybe DiJohn is looking a little bit better on the walls than he is. Defense tightening up. Pressure tightening up. Endurance being questioned. Pass missed, but then coughed back up by Rube to his 3. Sets up in... You never know. Push shot position. Is he going to do a straight push? Yes! He is going to do a straight push. 4-3. Huge possession. Huge point. Here's the pressure. Here's the feeling. Here's foosball when you feel the elements. Gets it up to his 3. Roll over. No timeout. Doesn't want to take a timeout. Going to take a timeout. Looking. He's looking. He's shooting pull side, and he's there. That's a straight race by Barnett. Tried to pass down. Goes to Rue on the 2. Schneider on the 5 again, been very successful here. I've got stock in his 5-bar. Nope. Back to DiJohn's 5. Just picks it up on 3. Scribbed up. Rollover position. Looking. Huge gaping longs. That's a Asking for timeouts is Rue. They had 1 each. 1 each in this game, folks. The intensity is big. I can feel it. I can cut my knife that I cut butter with the intensity here. Steal by DiJohn. Loses it. Oh, it goes back to Rue. Rue has it. Repositions. Whoa. All right. Rue sets up in push-up position. 4-4. Huge game. Timeout called. Yes. That is what you have to do. A lot of things just happened there in a very short amount of time, and I don't think most of us are trained to understand what was happening. But I'll tell you one thing. We're all going to feel that. We're going to all just wake up with cramps on our necks and our knees because there was a possession that was lost, gained, lost again, and then there was a timeout by Rue. What a great match so far this has been. This has been a testament to what actually happens when you have a game plan on the right-hand side. The team on the right-hand side isn't necessarily blazing away with the talent or ability or the second-generation bona fides that the team on the left has, but the team on the right has been doing the same thing over and over again until it's been said no to. And since the team on the left has not been saying no to it, it's been working. Rue. Out of timeouts. Push-off position. 4-4. Goes to shoot. Ends up on DiJohn's 5. DiJohn looking. No timeouts left. Has to do something with it. Gets it up to his 3. Has to convert. Has to put this away to go on. Rollover position. DiJohn looking, surveying, chewing gum, shooting pull side. Blocked. Barnett sticking to the script. No way he changes. This is it. This is my party. He wants to do what he wants to, and he does. There's a 3 of Schneider. Schneider push opposition. Is he going to win this? Are we going to go to a second set? Schneider. Blocked by Rue. Sets up. Back to DiJohn. Rollover position. Has to do something again. Possession again. Meet the moment again. An opportunity. Does it. Again. Deep push side. Beautiful. That, folks, was one for the ages, and it was a great match for 2022. The team on the right stuck to a script, did it very well, did not deviate, and it was within 1 point of bringing them to a second set. Where it would have been from there, I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. But who knows? The team on the left, almost predestined to win this. Foosball royalty. Sammy DiJohn, Sullivan Rue. Foosball royalty. Did not play as sharp or as smart as maybe we've seen them play in the past, but did what they had to do and came to bear with what they can do. And that's what makes them such a powerful team and powerful players, powerful individual players. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning there. No, yeah, we're 6 minutes away from 3 in the morning in Kentucky. And yet you still have these players, these kids. Sammy is 13, 14 years old. Sully has got to be 18, 19 years old. I mean, this is the next generation of kids, and we're seeing them as children doing these